It's a weird album. Haven't quite decided on a rating yet. It's another fine project from young Earl.
Alright.
Most of the tracks were self-produced. There was like one produced by The Alchemist, and then one produced by Overcast, and then the very last track that features Mac Homme, he had Mr. Homme on the co-production. You could definitely tell which ones were produced by Earl and which ones were not. Like the ones that had very weird shit in it was Earl. And like all the other ones where you could sort of like tell the producers were like, I don't know what to give you.
Yeah.
Like, you're a weird guy. I'm just going to like leave this beat minimalistic.
Yeah.
And they were the ones like produced by other people. The one you played me last week, East, has an accordion.
Yeah.
Like, who hears an accordion and thinks, this is low-key fire, I'm going to rap on it?
Mate, Earl.
Like, it's just crazy. But Earl, while he is known for his weird production, he's also known for his heavily layered lyrics, with each line having like 3 possible meanings to it. And he does bring that along with this project as well. It was only a short project, so unfortunately I don't have too much to unpack. But what he's managed to fit into this 15-minute long project is nothing short of impressive. And it hasn't even been a year since his last project. So like you can't expect too much from him.
Yeah.
The first track, 74, he's got a cool line about his fans. Bobbleheads, chatterboxes flapping, but I got a lot of them fed.
Not bad.
Basically saying everyone's just biting his heels, screaming more music, more music. But now with this project, they're fed.
Yep.
He's got a cool line at the end of that one as well. Protect your neck and don't forget the heart. That's lovely.
Mate. Shout out to Big Earl.
Yep. And there are a lot of like double Eric Andres sprinkled in throughout the project. In East, he says, off top was me, no cap, I don't bottle things. So like basically saying he doesn't bottle up his emotions, but it's also referring to his alcohol addiction. Like both off top, no cap, saying he's got an open drink in his hand. In the same song he says, and I miss my Pop Dukes, I might just hit me. Depending how I play my cards, the wind whispered to me, ain't it hard? I wait to be the light shimmering from a star, cognitive dissonance shattered, and the necessary venom restored, as if it matters if you think it matters anymore. That's just bloody hard to say. So like, who the fuck has that many like syllables and single words?
I don't know, that is hard though.
So that's another reference to his alcoholism, specifically the line cognitive dissonance shattered and the necessary venom restored. The line before that, he says he waits to be the light shimmering from a star in a very depressed tone. And when he realises the utter illogicalness in his cognitive dissonance is shattered. So he turns to the necessary venom, i.e. alcohol, to restore it.
There you go.
In M-Tomb.
M-Tomb. Oh, yeah.
It's the word tomb with an M in front of it.
Yep.
He's got a dope line right at the start, right at the end. Piscean, just like my father, still got bones to pick out. Because, Pisces are fish. You need to pick out bones of fish in order to eat them.
Yep.
But he's still got a bone to pick with his dad. Like, that's pretty clever. Like, that song's only like a minute or so long. He's got so many good lines in there. Like, right at the start, he's got, the maze, I'm an eagle. Because if you're an eagle, mazes are not at all difficult.
There you go.
You're
not wrong, you just go above.
Yeah. The line before that starts out with, I make up the easel, and then the maze, I'm an eagle. like just about every single word there rhymes. That's impressive. El Toro Combo Meal features Mavi,
Marvy, yeah.
and he fucking kills it. I'm going to read out like a fair bit of his lyrics, but he starts the song off with "Lost my dog to the staircase,"
Lost my dog to the staircase.
which like could mean on his way to success, he lost a friend who didn't quite make it with him.
Yep.
But it's also a play on the idea of there being a staircase into heaven.
Oh.
So that's hard. That's really clever. The song El Toro as well is named after an apparently famous set of stairs for skating on.
There you go.
That's got like 3 Eric Andres in there.
Mate. He just goes too dummy hard, I tell you that much.
He bloody does. I'm sorry if I butcher this because it is very difficult to read, but this is how his verse starts out. Lost my dog to the staircase, took a high spot on the podium, ghosts and neighbours, probably smoking to the thought of known. They lost a part, grown up, spurned us, learned I had to keep a wedge to get out of the rough. Fuses clipped for nuisance, disrespect because we carried enough. I promised I'd bury the grudge, preparing the carrion grub. Larry ups, I was lost in the alley in the air but not sunk. I spun to the loss of my grandmama, buried the dunk. Send about a prayer a month, through the above. Which is just insane. And then just a little bit later in the verse, he says, the rhyming Rubik's for fun, but I do what I want, and I rue what it was later, a looter as such.
Don't even know what that means.
I don't know, that's bloody difficult to say. And he ends his verse on some absolute tomfoolery. I spent ages practicing how to say this and get his flow down, but the pronunciation of like all the words I still like struggle with. And don't ask me for the meaning because I don't know what it is. You knew the rules and we knew how to shoot the loopholes. You go buku loot and McKinnon him got the cannon. You jukle boogaloo. I've been spinning around the answer. Non-definitive, I just crammed it. Outward gifted, inward field damn. I took my lupus, bruises, gooses. What the fuck are you to do?
That's nice.
I don't know what you go buku loot means. Or Duke or Boogaloo.
But it means something. Duke or Boogaloo. I like that. That's actually quite dummy hard.
And then 4N is the very last track. It features Mac Homie. And did you review an album of Mac Homie's?
Yeah, I did, yeah. It was, don't know what it was called. But yeah, I did.
Do you want another one? Were there any lyrics available?
Yeah, he took them all down.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did that. I was going to say that like 3 weeks ago. Yeah. But no, they weren't on that.
Digital Millennial Copyright Act, DMCA.
Yeah. I know
DMCA'd us.
He's fighting to take all lyrics down of all his music. He's successfully got a lot down. He's a weird character, but he's just trying to like protect himself really. Like it's his music and he wants the only source of anything to do with it to come from him. He's fighting the good fight, I think. Like,
well, he needs to bloody speak clearer. I couldn't fucking hear him on this track.
But like the one thing is that like I like that how committed he is to being like underground, you know what I mean? Like he's very committed to having it his sort of way. Where like a lot of artists want to be on Genius, want to be recognised, but yeah.
Is it a cough or a sneeze?
That was a cough.
He sort of like mumble sings for an intro, then I think there's a verse, and then a chorus, which is just like an extended version of the intro. But Earl has a really dope line right at the end. Couple clips left, couple lips cleft.
Oh.
Hammer and nail, Homie and Earl.
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking hard.
Yep.
So, Earl is difficult to review because like he's very artistic, but hard to listen to.
Yep.
But in a good way.
Yep. You're not wrong.
I think I'm going to settle on a 7 out of 10 for this one.
7 out of 10? That's not bad, you know.
May go up and down by like half a point, but yeah.